Are we live?
I can bash the FBI on air just like I did off air. Doesn't bother me whether you hit the button or not.
Let us know when you're going live.
Are we live? I can bash the FBI on.
Somebody got the YouTube on.
Pretty sure that's her.
What?
Did you forget how to turn off YouTube first?
Well, I don't know how to do the auto mute thing, whatever.
Just mute the site. Just click mute site.
That's what I do.
Well, I don't know how to do that.
When
so.
I remember.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't do live shows very often, so knowing how it all technical stuff how it works, they can just get over it, and it is what it is. So, anyways, I'm, as you can tell, bored in OKC, so and decided to do a live show because I am bored. So, and I invited.
I thought you said it was because that guy you called a very bad name refuses to do shows on Thursday night anymore.
Well, and I was gonna put that in my title. I thought about it, but I sent him a link too, by the way. But yeah, Orange Man bad.
Look there, the president of our country's out there. Very first one. He's still alive.
Anyway, so you guys all know my panelists. They're, Gary and David's the only one we're talking about. Snob is just there.
What's up, people?
What happened?
I guess we're going to have to sing now. Oh, we lost Snob. He accidentally hit the wrong button.
What is he doing?
I don't know.
Rethinking his life choices.
And George says, and I'll cross the Delaware again if I have to.
You told me I just don't count, so I was just going to go hide in the back.
Sourpuss.
Yep.
So now are you waiting to come down tomorrow until you hear about your, purchase?
Yeah. More than likely. I'll probably still leave the house by 2 or 3 if I haven't heard, but I got to record a video in the morning too because I have been really lazy, and then I went to Tulsa this evening, so I didn't get it done this evening. And then now you're doing this, so.
Yeah, and you can tell everybody why you're waiting to come to Oklahoma City now.
Because the FBI sucks. That's why. And Oklahoma sucks because our concealed carry permit doesn't bypass the background check.
Ours does.
Most states do. Oklahoma's was supposed to be getting fixed and should be fixed by November, but with the pandemic, I don't know if it's going to happen now because everything got pushed off. Now they probably ain't got the money to fix it. It'll be their story.
Well, the legislature's out of session now, isn't it?
Yes, but I think they go back in September or August or something, don't they?
Yeah, for a while.
We were talking.
I don't even think it has to be a bill that has to pass. I think it's just they have to reword some stuff and update some stuff so it updates. Go ahead, dear. Sorry.
What time is that rally on Tulsa Saturday?
7.
They were asking me. I wasn't sure what time. We were talking about it earlier off air.
Is it going to be on the TV and stuff?
Probably.
Fox News will probably have it.
But anyways, I found me I can just, give me just a second and I'll share a picture of it. I found me this little gym today at Sports World Tulsa. And sent him a text and said, hey, hold on to that for me. I'll either be there tonight or in the morning to pick it up. He's like, okay. So I made it tonight to go pick it up. And, of course, as luck would have it, I got delayed. So now I'm sad. But now I'm fixing to go on Swamp Fox's website and spend more money. So why not?
For what?
The site for it. I can't buy the gun and not have the red dot for it. That's why I bought the gun. I had to have a way to test out the red dot.
Don't imagine how much more that is.
Don't worry about how much more that is. I mean, they are. I mean, in all technicality, they are practically giving me the dot for the review on it. Practically.
Oh, yeah.
I am paying a little for it. No, this is serious. You'll find out off air, but I mean, it's not like I'm not paying $300 for it like it costs.
$50.
Close. Well, why is my phone not sending the email? There it is. Have my screen.
That's the bad thing about hosting stuff on StreamYard. The host has to work.
Mm-hmm.
It just now barely showed up.
So that is what I found me. Nice little Kenny.
Is that Channing?
Elite SC. Comes with the 12 round and 15 round mag and stuff. So,
Did you shoot it yet?
Well, I would have if I'd have got the dang thing. Now I'm probably gonna get it tomorrow and go straight to Oklahoma City and not even get to shoot it. I mean, actually, though, I hear in Oklahoma City there's a range in our backyard.
Yeah, there's a range literally right across the alley from here. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it opens late at night too.
Not very far.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I have like 3 pistols with me.
You mean he didn't bring you an AR to take down?
It's coming down this time. I'm bringing my dang coyote rifle, I think. That way I got a nice scope on it. I can pick them off from distance, you know.
Yeah, bring your floaty.
Oh, good.
It'd fit right in there.
It would.
I haven't heard much.
I'd be willing to buy it off of you.
Yeah, I could probably sell it there. Make enough to pay for that. Kanik. Yeah, it's a 2-way range, and it's right in the backyard. Although they weren't shooting both ways. There was only shots one way. It was pretty sketchy, though.
But you should have seen Snob jump when we were outside and heard that one.
Well, I wasn't about getting shot. I can draw my gun pretty quick, though.
I'll give you that.
It sounded like it was right behind me. Legit, it was loud. When you're on the receiving end, it's really loud.
Hey, I wonder if that's how the beagle feels every time you go shooting in the backyard.
Probably. There's Blitz.
Bleeds.
So hopefully tomorrow I get to pick up my Kenny.
And then you get to hold it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about
Yeah,
it.
and I was just looking on Swamp Foxes. This dot ain't even going to ship for ever in a day, like July something, 6th maybe.
You can shoot it without a dot on there.
Oh, I know, I will. But the whole reason I was buying it was for the dot.
I don't get to shoot it for at least 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. And then she'll probably steal it once she shoots it. Because those little canics are really nice little guns.
I like the other one I shot.
This one's just like it, only smaller, basically.
Yeah. I've been pretty much wearing the shield everywhere I go.
Next ship date, July 6th.
Dang.
Add to cart. View cart. Now I gotta go get that coupon code.
It's code SNOB. Use code SNOB, get free things.
I wonder if that code still works.
God, it's after 9 o'clock already? Where'd the time go? Shoot. I didn't even cook me any dinner.
I didn't either.
Old Blitz is going to be missing my chat. All because of a wedding, huh?
Is it his wedding? Because wasn't he getting
Yep.
married?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I'm sorry.
I keep telling him to run. Don't do it.
Snob likes weddings. He liked them so much he did it twice.
How many times did you do it?
I finally learned my lesson.
After time number 17.
Not quite.
I tried to learn my lesson after the first one. Somebody twisted my arm, made me do the second.
Well, probably about 10 years after it's already common law.
That was pretty much what already was common law. That's why we didn't need to do it. It was already common law.
Open bar. Ooh.
All right, where we at? On my way, Blitz.
Kind of a gun. I still get to spend money. Well, that's the best kind of gun.
Snob, why don't you come take care of my sister, and I will. I'm going to a wedding.
Build yourself an AR so you can spend another $500 on parts.
Oh, good. I can continue with PayPal. I don't have to deal with. You know, I should probably go ahead and save some money on shipping and order that other red dot while I'm on here.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, whatever.
That just makes sense.
And it's $5 I would save. But I won't because I still want money for pawn shops this weekend. So that's the only reason why I'm not.
If there's even anything good in these pawn shops.
There may not be. But I can always order this on Sunday.
No, you can't.
Ooh, I've got $32.01 in PayPal. I'll use that. That's even cheaper. It's always nice when you have money in PayPal. Because then it's like just free money. You're like, oh, that's a heck of a discount.
Your daughter's been mean to me, by the way.
Poor thing.
I'm gonna have bruises. I guess I still have your email activated on my phone. I'm getting your email confirmations.
Well, quit looking at stuff.
I think I'm gonna keep it on there now. I know what you buy if I keep it on there.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I was telling her about getting to talk to Braden today.
Okay, he took my phone and was mouthing you.
That's not surprising. That's pretty funny.
So I educated him a little bit on sheeps and goats.
This actually says next ship date June 25th. So maybe I will get it.
That's a week from today.
Yeah. Not July 6th, though. Uh-oh.
No, we lost the host.
Hmm.
Who's in charge here now?
I don't know. Kingpin.
That might not be a good idea.
Oh, Tulsa's putting a curfew in place. Tulsa police curfew for part of downtown Tulsa through Saturday.
Really?
I guess I need to find out where she's at.
Well, our president Washington says the Kingpin's in charge. So
Well, I guess when the responsibility falls,
back.
you gotta take it.
especially when it comes from General Washington, you better believe it.
Yes, sir.
You cannot tell a lie.
She said her internet kicked her off, and now she's trying to tether it to her cell phone. So maybe she'll be back eventually.
Maybe. If not, we'll just go on for the rest of the night.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I am possibly the warlord of Chaz. Or Chop, or whatever it is now.
Oh, she's back.
I'm back. Switched over to my phone.
I spent so much money, it just kicked her off automatically.
Now, the internet speeds are good here, but the upload is only like 1 or 2. But the actual internet speed's higher. But so I just switched over to my
Somebody
hotspot
just
on my
joined
phone.
my Discord server. Wow.
I had some good Mexican food tonight. We can talk about that. It was excellent.
It looks darn good.
It was darn good. That Mexican restaurant in Chelsea's good.
Well, I guess if we have a Wanamaker in November, you can take them over there.
Uh-huh. I don't think they want to drive all the way to Chelsea.
Yeah, but you could prove to Clover there is good Mexican food in Oklahoma.
Yeah, go look on that.
Looked like food I'd eat, that's for sure. That chili relleno was huge.
Yeah, and it was so good. Everything was real good. Last time we got it to go, and it was all right, but it wasn't anything special.
Wasn't the last time when they didn't put any cheese on it?
Oh, yeah, that was the last time. Like, I told him no red sauce, and I guess I didn't tell him, add cheese. I thought that was a given, which is probably my fault. But still.
Good thing we already had cheese there.
Yeah, I had queso, but still, it's like, who gets cheese enchiladas and doesn't get cheese sauce or something on them?
Yeah, you got to. That or the Verde sauce.
Yeah, I don't like the red sauce, so.
I like the green.
Yeah, I've had it, but I'm not that fond.
If it's done right.
I prefer cheese sauce, Blitz.
You
I
can
will
do
say
both.
the green sauce is probably better than the cheese sauce. I will say that.
Yeah, if it's done right, it's awesome, especially on top of cheese. Then you've got it made. Mm-hmm. Now I'm getting really hungry. So I know what I'm eating for lunch tomorrow.
Your
Luby's.
demon child is here.
Oh, I too have a small town Mexican restaurant near me I can go to. Literally a mile from my house. These guys talking about peppers. Wow.
With
You know what I
Demon
did?
Child.
You know what I did get in the mail today? Check this out.
What, Bill?
Well, I got some of those. Actually, I didn't get any bills in the mail today.
It's one of those magnetic mag
It's a
holders.
Neo Mag. I was going to order the cheap one off Amazon, and I was reading the reviews. I just couldn't bring myself to order it. Although I thought about I may just order it and just do a video, the $15 Amazon one versus the $40, well, $50 with shipping Neo Mag. But I do really like it. I've got the Snag Mag for the Shield. I like it, but now that whoever bought Snag Mag, was it $17.91 or somebody bought Snag Mag? They're just about as high as the Neo Mag. So I was like, yeah,
Where do you carry that?
in my pocket,
Which one?
my front left pocket. Had to think which side.
See, I always back pocket mine.
I mean, I guess you could with this, but
I never feel it. Obi-Wan, looky there. We got the big time out there now.
Really. And he always says first, and he's always usually the last one in here. It's never first.
George Washington, don't keep anything in my back pocket except tobacco. Well, it's beside the tobacco. That's what holds mag up straight so it don't fall over. Yo.
what's up?
Stuff. And
Why don't you guys send me a text?
I didn't send you a text.
Why didn't you?
I don't know. I sent you an email.
Do you think he checks his email?
Yeah.
You sent me a text and asked me what I was doing and what was taking so long, and
Well,
I told
I know
you didn't like that answer.
Well, I usually count on you when I'm joining a chat, and Gary, and I text David too. So I can't say much.
Let's see how it is.
I didn't text Gary.
email.
I emailed him.
Gary probably actually checks his email.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it pops up in the corner of my screen every time I get an email, so it's not like I have to
See?
check it.
Yeah, see, every time I get an email, it pops up on my screen that I have an email. I mean, if you can't check your phone, I mean, don't you get notifications?
No.
Got to turn them on.
Mm-hmm.
So turn them on.
Of course, when you're running along at about 2,400 baud, like
He also, why does it need any more notifications? He's got the hens text chat notifications. That's enough for any
Exactly.
one person.
Well, there again, why didn't either of the two hens in here say,
Yeah, I
what are
didn't
you
think
doing?
about it. Well, I just,
I've just been sitting down here running the slide on this Polymer 80.
still junk, huh?
I don't know. It's a single shot right now. It went from doing every possible malfunction to just not ejecting.
I don't get that because you'd think a serialized one would be perfect.
You'd think so.
I don't know. I mean, they're neat and all, but I don't think I could ever believe they would be
Nope.
carry quality. I'm sorry. I know
No.
there's everybody out there that tells me I'm an idiot for how I built mine, and trust me, there's plenty of comments that I'm just an idiot and don't know what I was doing, and I'll admit that, but I also freaking followed the directions, and mine has ran fine lately. but still, I just don't. I ain't carrying any gun that malfunctions out of the box. Even if my gun don't run, it just don't run. It's not getting carried. At least more than one minor malfunction in the first few rounds. But I prefer mine just to run. I don't clean them, don't oil them, don't do nothing. Just pull them out of the box and shoot them.
That's what I do with them.
Well, that's the same philosophy that I use. Is if I buy a gun, as soon as I take possession of the gun, I should be able to put bullets in it and start shooting.
Mm-hmm.
And people kind of gave me a hard time for that for a little while, like that was the dumbest thing I ever did. And
Oh,
how dare you? And
people hate that if you take it right out of the box and don't completely disassemble it and clean it. I want to know that this thing is going to work in the absolute worst conditions. And absolute worst conditions is me taking it out of the box, putting rounds in it, and sending them downrange.
I've never got a Mosin or a SKS. Like apparently, you buy those and they've got that grease, whatever that grease.
Cosmoline.
Yeah, I've never experienced that. So
Yeah,
all the vehicles I bought have been used, and all the new guns that I bought in the store. So either way, I want to be able to load them and shoot them right away.
Yeah, I mean, I would give you mil-serps is a different world.
Yeah,
even rifles in general. I mean, I don't pull out a bolt action and not, usually just take it out of the box and go to shoot it, but it's not a defensive gun in my opinion.
Screaming Skull Saloon, if you're asking, did I use fret cutters on this P80? This one was a serialized lower. So I didn't have to do anything but put the parts in this one. Like I said, I ran 1,000 or 100 rounds through it. I ran like 15 yesterday and then finished off the 100 today. And at the beginning, it was having every malfunction except a double feed on it. And it's gotten down to where it's just not ejecting. So I'm hoping that it'll work itself out. But man, I got to burn through the ammo to get it. And it's not like ammo is easy to get now.
Even Sports World is now limiting their 9.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing now limits their 9. But I mean,
I wanted to try and get some 124 and 147 for it and see if that helped. 25 to 30 cents a round. Nope. Guess I'm not getting any. Anything other
use
than
your guns, it'll shoot for the next few months.
Yep.
Worry about that one later.
I ordered the adapter.
You should have told me I would have sent you mine.
Yeah, it was $20.
I know, but I would have sent you mine because I ain't probably ever going to use it.
I ordered the adapter. I pulled my Gen 4 down here, and I'll put that Wolverine slide on the Gen 4 and run it because I know it's not.
Go ahead.
I doubt it's a slide. I mean, I put the slide was a strip slide, and then I got the who did I get the parts kit? What was that? Vic? No, it's not Vickers. It's something with the V. Let's see. Come on. Probably faster for me to open up the garbage can down here and dig through the fucking thing and wait for me. Zev Technologies part kit is what it
That would be good.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Where did Mystic go again?
Uh-oh.
Screaming Skull Saloon, I changed out my ejector to a Gen 4 because everybody told me to do that. I did that, and it still has erratic ejection on mine, which I haven't shot a whole lot of rounds through it since I changed it, but I shot a magazine through it, and it's still not. I mean, I'm not that worried about it because, like I said from the start, mine is strictly a range toy,
Mm-hmm.
and it's running fine. But everybody kept telling me, "Oh, you need to change that ejector. You need to change that ejector." So what did I do? I spent the money and changed the ejector, and it did nothing for me. So I don't know.
See, I'll put it on the once. I mean, I could go out and run it now with the Gen 4 and just not have the thing.
Yeah, I ran mine for a little bit without it.
Yeah, but it'll be here, and I'll put this Wolverine slide on there, and I've got my, the one you painted over here. So, and then once ammo comes up a little better, I'll run some through. But same thing. It's it's never going to be more than a range toy because when it gets, my other one, after about 400 or 500 rounds, got to running fine, and I took it apart and took it all the way down, cleaned it, and put it back together, and then it went back to running for crap.
And spray some WD-40 in there.
Pam, maybe some Pam cooking oil.
Mm-hmm.
Butter flavor works best.
Yeah, I imagine. And if you get bored, you can always lick it.
Mm-hmm.
Though, in my Polymer 80 video, I had several comments. Oh, it's that rock slide. It's that rock slide. It's junk. It's junk. Well, I put that rock slide on my 19, and it runs flawless.
Mm-hmm.
So it ain't the slide. It's the gun.
Well, according to G23, you got to change back plate if you put the rock slide on there.
I didn't.
Why? What was wrong with
Maybe
his back plate?
Maybe his was bad.
I just got they sent me the rock slide, sent me the complete slide, and I just ran it.
Didn't send me a complete slide.
Mm-hmm.
G23 and the gun snub is $900 for a 6-hour P320 RXP-X compact.
That's not a bad price, really.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think.
No.
I've got a lot more than that. I got mine at a pretty good deal, and I think I gave $1,000 for mine. But mine's also I bought separately, so they're automatically more expensive. Yeah. But compared to buying it separately, that's a real good deal. Because I think mine would have been like 11 something had I not got.
Yeah, that's what I'm running into with that Legion. So I may not put a damn optic on it. I just run the side.
Did you ever look and see if you can run a hollow sun on it? Supposedly they have the extra set of screws if they're the newer ones. You just got to pull that cover off.
Square with no ramp. A back plate?
So it doesn't have the little notch in it? Guess I'm gonna have to get my block out now.
Yeah, I don't know. My Zev and my Hive back plates have got different notches on the back of them.
Didn't put the wrong back plate on there.
Zev has got 2 square notches on it, and the Hive has a square notch and I don't know, kind of one that kind of looks like the analytic symbol on YouTube.
Why am I not getting Mystic Guns? It's not showing me she's live on my subscription.
It did. She wasn't in my subscriptions. I had to actually search her and go to her page to.
Yeah, that's what I had to do.
I did too.
Because I got tired of this being in a.
I guess now that she's going to do live shows, I better turn on bell notifications for her.
Mine are on, and I didn't even get an alert. My bell is rung.
You can ring my bell.
No, I probably won't do too many anyways.
My bell, my bell.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty excited about this Canic. I wish I'd have got it today.
He's so excited.
You should have got the Combat Executive.
They didn't even have one.
I cleaned my Combat Executive and put it and got my brand new 1791 holster, which they ignored my request to send me one, so I just bought one. Bastards. With my optics cut, and that's going to be my new carry for a while.
I really want one, but no, I was talking to Kevin when I was waiting while I was researching for an hour. He's like, man, it's horrible. We can't get crap right now. He said, everything we're getting, we're selling almost immediately, though.
Mm-hmm.
Just normal guns, not.
So, G23 sent me that picture.
Oh, one's squared off and one's not?
Yeah, one's got an angle on. I don't remember. I don't think he said which is which. I don't think it's supposed to be squared off like that, though.
Let's see, I've got.
Let me go get my Polymer 80.
The new one, the Zeb Technologies, has 2 square cutouts on it. The other one, the Hive backplate on my other one, it looks kind of like that one on the left, where it's got one that goes deeper and one that
I think
A
what
little
he's talking
shallower.
about right here, where this has got
Oh,
the angle
over there. Okay.
That's
Yep.
got the angle
Okay, I
cut.
can see
This
that
one
now.
don't have the. If it hit that, it would just bounce down underneath it, but it wouldn't on this one.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah, I could
the
see
Zeb
that.
does have that angle. I never even noticed that was there. Yep, the Zeb does have that angle.
My rock slide, this is the plate that came with it. It has the angle.
I think somebody just took it out of the CNC machine too fast.
My hive has a very, very small angle. It's probably a third of what that Zev Technologies one is.
Yeah, I can definitely see a difference.
It's nowhere near the angle that one on the right is, but it's also not completely squared off.
I know that right hand one needs to be cleaned out. There's some gunk in here.
Mm-hmm. Lots of gunk in there.
That's probably pre-cleaning. Yeah.
Somebody tell some barrel company that I'm kind of a big deal, so they'll send me a threaded barrel for my
320.
Glock 19. I've got one for the 320, the full size. I bought one. Silencer company. It's just black.
I want a fax and rainbow one. I just need to send my 320 off and get it cut.
I need to call Brandon tomorrow. Email him at least.
Now, Gary, you need to look at your Legion and see, because I think you can run the Hollow Sun on it. Or just buy the Romeo 1 Pro. I like the Romeo 1 Pro as well as I like any dot.
Yeah, I just don't want to spend that much money.
Quit being such a cheapskate.
$400 optic. Shit.
Get the Delta Point.
Spend some money, yo.
I did
get that optic. Get that optic.
Stacy, tell Gary to spend some money.
Karen said it's okay.
She said it's okay to spend her money? Okay.
I don't know. I took my rock slide out of the box, put it on my 19, and just ran the crap out of it and never had one issue with it. But that was, my experience.
And does yours have the ramp or is it squared off?
Mine has a ramp.
I'm guessing that's the wrong back plate on his.
Yep.
Just order you a back plate. They shouldn't be but $5-10.
You can get a real fancy one for $20.
Yeah, get one with your channel logo on there.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, my hive barely has that on it. I don't know. What does that even engage? See, this is why I hate Glock takedowns.
I can't even see it hitting anything when I look at it.
Yeah, I don't know what it would engage. It would hit
maybe it has to be whenever you're taking it down, but
it would hit the back of the.
The only thing mine hit was a magazine, and that's because I have a magazine in it, an empty mag. And normally I wouldn't have an empty mag in it.
Yeah, I don't see where that would ever even engage anything because it's going back and coming forward. So that back plate really doesn't even engage anything. It's just there to hold your parts in. The fact that you can slide it in over the rails and everything, and that I don't know why it's even got that in there. It shouldn't engage anything. So I don't know why it would have that. I'm sure whoever designed it knows better than I do, but I can't see
Sit on
why.
takedown and hits the trigger bar.
It's hitting the trigger bar, yeah.
On takedown.
Mine's not. I'm looking at mine. Mine skips right beside the trigger bar. Maybe a trigger bar issue. Well, no, he's got it on a factory Glock though. Does it not have the? Send me a picture. Send a picture of the back of it, G23. A picture of the looking down the sights, basically.
I don't know how it would hit the trigger bar.
Unless it doesn't have that notch out in it. Maybe it's missing that. Because mine's got a notch for the trigger bar whenever you take it down.
Yeah.
That's all I could think is maybe it's missing that notch.
No, it looked like it had that notch in that picture Gary showed.
Oh, did it have it? No, it's basically.
Yeah.
Looks like it, yeah.
Can you put this picture back up?
I just don't see where they're having that, having that angle on the back side of it does contacts anything.
I don't see a picture to put back up.
What do you think makes those polymer 80s function so poorly? As opposed to an AR. You can buy AR parts from all over the place and put them together and it runs.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just fitment issues, but I don't know. I think a lot of it's their rear rails. I think that is the whole problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
I really do.
Yep, I think if you had something beefier on it, like the front rails, that might help. But that rear rail is just a stamped. So you may be correct.
You would think they could do it different and serialize them.
I'll tell you what though, when mine start acting up, it's almost like the thing has flexed, and you almost can't rack the failure out of it because it's so tight. So it's definitely something in the rails.
I think it's just a crappy rear rail design. I don't know. I mean, I really like my Polymer 80. I'm sad that it doesn't run as good as I would like to have, which it's fine now, I guess. It's been running fine. So the ejection doesn't really affect me that much. It kind of annoys me, but it's not nothing to worry about, especially on a gun that's just not play pretty.
Yeah, I'm not that concerned about ejection as long as it's ejecting them.
Mm-hmm. Just kind of annoying.
If it was ejecting and hitting me in the middle of my forehead every time,
that gets old.
Yeah,
that would be funny.
My Polymer 80 ejected the hollow sun and
yes,
hit
it
me
did
right in the middle of the forehead, but
But your Altor also did that.
It just ejected itself.
Twice.
No, it only did it once.
I thought you did it.
No, it only came out of my hand once.
I'm pretty sure you said it was twice.
No, ma'am.
Stacy's shotgun ejected her hearing.
Yeah.
Earbro.
I still get comments on that video. I put that in there. You need to teach your wife to shoot a shotgun properly. I'm like, go ahead. I'm more than willing to let you teach her. She doesn't listen to me. I tried to teach her, and she did not care to listen or care to learn after that.
Some people.
I specifically put in one of the comments, well, I'm married to her. If you want to tell her, go ahead.
I had somebody comment on my swamp on the new Swamp Fox video. That I called Swamp Fox about my order. These are made in China. Okay.
Where does he think all optics are made?
It's like, okay. So's your phone.
Yeah.
So's your phone you're probably typing this on, or your computer.
I mean,
Your car has parts for it.
is Trigicon made in U.S.? I doubt it.
I don't know.
They'd be the only one that might be, I would think.
You might think your flashlight's made in the U.S., but I guarantee you the LED isn't.
The circuit board's probably not either.
Mm-mm.
It's probably
That's
assembled.
And then he responded that he was upset because they pushed back his order because of shipping issues. I'm like, it's a brand new product, dude. And it's a whole new product line. They really don't have any way to gauge, what the response for it is.
Now, mine, I just ordered the Sentinel just a few minutes ago before you got in here. But originally it said it was going to ship July 6th. And then whenever I ordered it, it said ship date June 25th. So I was like, heck yeah.
Well, now that we know you paid for it, here's when we're really going to.
I just sent him a picture of my order. I was like, this has all the information on it he wanted. Boom.
Who?
Swamp Fox. He told me to send him what I ordered, and every time I order anything, just let him know.
Oh. He didn't make me do that.
Mm.
Of course, everything I ordered has come with my name and Obnoxious One on it.
Well, mine has too, but
so no, I mean once it shipped the actual package. They all show up with my name and Obnoxious One on them. So he's obviously tracking it.
Snob, there's a question for you out there.
I don't know. I mean, the Canics and the SARS and all of them tell you to run your first couple hundred rounds of heavier weight 9 to it before you run the lightweight stuff. He said, anytime I order something, just please shoot me your real name, shipping address, and cell phone. That's so I can put you in my Excel sheet of influencers that I use to track all this stuff. And when you make a video, let me know and I'll share it around. Exact words.
Sounds like a deal to me.
Oh, it's a 40 cal. It can run 180 grain or whatever, the heavier stuff.
Yeah.
I would think 40 wouldn't require that.
And that maybe that's why it's got the. Who knows?
Yeah.
It's 40 cal. We're looking at 9 cal. We're looking at 9mm back plates. I don't know.
But I would think 40 would be hot enough it didn't need the stronger ammo.
I didn't think so.
The heavier ammo, I mean.
I'm gonna run some 40 through my polymer 80 here.
Yeah. I'd run 357.6 to it. It's a little hotter.
It's probably not a bad idea. That way I can run 124 grain.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. You know what Sports World did have a ton of ammo-wise?
10mm?
They had 45 gap and 500 Smith & Wesson. They had a whole crap ton of both of those sitting there. They had a bunch of 40 and 45 also, but they had a crap ton of 500 and 45 gap. I didn't look at the price tag on the 45 gap, but the 500 was $44.
For 20 rounds.
Yeah, I think it was a 25 round box.
Oh,
Still.
okay.
Don't all Glocks run the same back plate? I guarantee it won't fit on a 42.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the 40 and the 9 do, but the 45s I don't think do.
45s, yeah.
45 and 10s
10
are
now.
wider, and the small ones.
Yeah, the 42's got its own.
If Rockslide's telling him to run 124 green, 147 through it, do they know you have a 40?
Yeah, you might as
Yeah,
well
you did tell
bring
him
that up
it
to
was
him.
40, right? Yeah, those
I would
sound
mention
9 mil rounds.
Oh, hey Gary, guess what I ordered for Stacy and got
What?
for her 42. Got her something special for it.
Get her
Uh,
trigger?
laser?
No. A DeSantis Nemesis pocket holster for it.
Oh, there you go. So I got mine. No, I didn't get it at Academy. I actually did have to order it from Amazon. Yeah. Because it's kind of an oddball. They don't too many of them carry it.
Well, Cabela's had it, but they were out when we were down there.
It's cheaper to get those off Amazon than to go into a store and buy
Oh,
them.
I'm sure. I was just going to get it for her. I was just hoping to get it for her so she could have it down there so she didn't have to worry about carrying her holster and all that and her gun. When she just goes outside, she can just stick that in her pocket. But
Just go out there, stay strapped or get clapped.
you will in that neighborhood.
Probably get clapped anyway.
At least get the clap, one of the two.
Wow.
Not my channel.
What was that? I missed that.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I was laughing pretty hard. I was hoping you'd have repeated that.
They talk about flower gardens and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yep.
Fire gardens, penicillin, anything.
Penicillin, you say?
How many mags do you have for your SC?
My SC?
Mm-hmm.
I've got for the FCs in particular. I just have the 2 that came with it, and then I
The
bought
12 and the 15.
Yeah, and then I bought some 18 rounders and a couple. Then I ended up buying a couple of 15s because they'll
With the
fit in the.
sleeve?
Nope.
Just plain.
Yep.
I got to figure out what I'm going to do about.
Yeah, because the 15s they just hang out a little bit. Same with the 18s; they just hang out a little bit.
I mean, I don't really care for a range mag.
Yeah, I mean, for
I probably
range
ought to just buy
mags,
the 18s because I plan on buying a executive at some point.
Yeah, that takes 15s.
Oh yeah, it did, didn't it? It was the
Mhm.
it's the other one that takes the 18s. The
Yeah, I think I bought.
TP9 SF Elite or whatever, right?
Yeah, when I got it originally, I just bought the 18s because they had 15s and 18s there, and the 18s were the same price as the 15s. And then I got the Combat Executive, and I bought a couple more 15s for that. So
I'll probably at least buy one more mag pretty soon for it. Just
get a 15. Get ready for that Combat Executive you're going to buy.
Mhm.
All right, ladies and gentle friends, I gotta get off to the sleepy zone. It's gotta work in the morning. So y'all have a fantastic night.
Night,
Hey, night,
Kingpin.
David.
I'll
Thanks for
see you
joining.
Hey,
Night,
hey,
David.
missed you, brother. Missed you, brother. Don't make yourself so scarce.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Right.
should be back in the flow of things nowadays. Thank you though. I
Okay.
appreciate it.
We noticed you were gone. Don't think we didn't notice.
Who was gone?
Oh well, some of us did.
All right, y'all. Have a great night.
All right,
Night.
Night, brother.
No, I think I'd rather have the Canic than the Glock 45. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
MOS, and it's not that much difference in price when you look at the MOS versus that.
That combat executive is such a good trigger on it.
I think Stacy thought that's what I was buying when I first told her I was buying a canny.
Well, all I saw was the picture, so I knew it was a Canic, but I didn't realize it was a smaller one or what.
You didn't realize the price was half price?
Literally.
No, I didn't look at it.
Yeah. You didn't look at the price. Right.
Okay, well, I did, but I didn't think about it.
I really think I'll probably get the Elite pretty soon because I want something full size that I can run different optics on.
Mm-hmm.
Aussies out there.
I should just buy the other 2 plates for it too.
What do they fit?
The one that comes with it fits the Vortex, and then I had to order the RMR plate. And what are the other? There's 2 other cuts.
Well, there's a SIG and a Delta Point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there's more than 2 other cuts. Well, SIG has 2 different cuts right there. What's the other one? There's probably another one.
Oh crap!
Well, there's 2 different vortexes too, I think. I think one of them will work one way, but it won't work the other way or something. I don't remember how it is. The Venom and the Viper don't.
Oh, you
fit
get
the same thing.
You get the sub meat.
What?
You didn't get the sub meat. You got the sub meat.
Oh, did I?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You said that.
That's in there. That's in Mechanics website. Probably should go to Century Arms. I think that's where you're gotta go to get the plates.
You know, but why don't they make the little one take the plates too? Because it's not any narrower, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Hmm?
It seemed kind of wide.
Pretty sure. I don't have both of them anyway. Let's see. What are the? Yeah, I'm gonna have to open up each one of these individually. If you lose me, it's because I opened 4 tabs.
I think once I get it, I'm going to compare it with my new SIG because it's literally basically the same gun. 3.6 inch barrel, 15 round capacity, optics ready.
Let's see. Plate 1 fits Vortex, Viper, Venom, Doctor, Burris, Fastfire, Miopta, Insight. That's plate 1. That's the one that comes with it. Plate 2 is Trichicon. Plate 3 is Seymour, STS, STS2, RTS2. Don't know
Never heard
any
of
of
them.
them. I think that's the Turkish stuff. Plate 4, Leopold, Delta Point Pro, RMS Shield, J Point. So, oh damn, I should order that one at least.
Leopold Delta Point Pro and the J Point use the same.
It says RMS Shield. Oh, it says RMS Shield, not RMS C.
Oh, okay. I guess J Point probably has a bigger one too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
So I guess
there's no sense in me buying that one. I'm not
so I guess the SIG. I guess you can also run a J Point or a RMS on the SIG.
I guess
Maybe.
if you fit the Delta Point Pro, and then yeah.
Because it runs the Delta Point Pros, the Romeo 1 Pro does.
Okay.
I just wish Gary would take his slide off and see if he could run a Holosun on his.
He doesn't have a Holosun to put on it.
That's true.
You can get a Holosun cheaper than the SIG.
You can get a Swamp Fox cheaper than the SIG.
I think it's cheaper than a Holosun normally.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I got a buddy deal on my Holosun, but other than that, I think it's cheaper than a Holosun. It's like $249.
That's not too bad.
But I really Can't say enough good about the SIG. I really like the SIG optic. I really do. It's a little
Seymour
pricey, but
Systems.
it's nice.
Feed me, Seymour. Let's see.
Of course, it's not like that's a carry gun, so it really don't matter what optic you run on it.
Holy Christ, the Seymours are $400.
Well, I was reading an article in that Facebook group about they were asking people if anybody does carry theirs as a duty gun. And several people evidently do.
You said duty.
I mean, outside the waistband, maybe that way it'd be all right. Probably you could take the tungsten weight out.
But there are people saying, no, don't do that because those slide cuts let in too much dirt and stuff like that.
Too much dirt into where?
Around the barrel. Kind of like a Beretta wouldn't. Okay.
I still think I should
Armchair
get the Beretta
operators.
tomorrow. Should have just went and got it tonight. That way I could have 2 delays waiting on me.
You don't have. You can go in there when you pick it up, and put as many as you want. Well, you can put 4 more on there.
No, one of them's at Bass Pro.
Yeah. Oh, one of them is at Bass Pro. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in that
That
case,
Beretta
don't.
92X. I don't think that'll work.
No. Then you can't.
I doubt Bass Pro is going to transfer it to Sports World for me.
You don't know. Did you ask nicely?
I should. Like, I know I'm going to get delayed, so I've already got a good clear one here. Can we have these? Please.
Let's have Kevin go over and get it.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Do you guys?
Hmm.
Do you have? Is your concealed carry? Is it not enhanced there in Oklahoma like it is here?
It's supposed to be happening, but
Okay.
all the pandemic stuff happened right in the middle of them doing it.
Okay.
So who knows when? Somebody should tell him we're in here. Did you send him a link, or are you still not talking to him? Oh, never mind.
Oh, never mind. She's done.
He'll be like, where?
Yeah, when I went to get my serialized frame, that was at that little pawn shop that, where I picked up all the SARS, and I didn't even have to pull out my license or concealed carry permit. Like, we got it in the system. I just had to fill out my 4473 and hand it to him, and my $10.
Did you send Sarge a link?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he was on there.
They had a Duberti that was color case hardened, 357. That was pretty nice. They're pretty cheap. It was under $500.
What, revolver?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're not all that pricey.
and it was sharp. It was a sharp looking gun. But I really want that 92X for $599. I was gonna ask Kevin, I just didn't. I was like, how are they selling them so cheap? Because I noticed he had a 92X in there. It was still like 7 something.
Loss leader.
Apparently, he had an APX in there for 5 something too, or maybe it was $499, and they're $329 on them. I don't know how they're selling them so cheap. They must be getting a heck of a deal.
Crazy.
I'd almost buy an APX just to have it for something for $300,
Mm-hmm.
and they're nice guns. They
Throw it
really
on your lawnmower.
nice. Exactly. I just don't love the slide on them, but other than that, they're nice guns. You don't have to worry about getting a grip on it either. But that 92X is just such a nice gun for $600.
You should get a Python.
I really want a 500.
Talking
like-
about more stuff.
He had like 4 500s in there, and plenty of ammo for him. I mean, I'm sure one box is enough ammo for a 500.
Never enough ammo.
Yep.
I'm sure one box is plenty when you're shooting it.
It's always next time.
Mm-hmm.
He said it's getting really old though, trying to get stuff in. He said we're spending all day just ordering stuff, trying to get stuff.
Yeah, I'll bet.
And they're a big enough store; they usually have pretty good odds of getting whatever they want, and just can't get nothing. I couldn't imagine how these little stores are doing. Like my little store in Chelsea, I haven't been in there in a long time because I don't really like the new owner that well. Actually, the new owner's fine. The guy he has working for him, because he doesn't work, I don't really like him. The guy that used to own it, he was my buddy. I dealt with him all the time. Then he decided to retire. I wasn't good enough with him. I did work on his house and his rent house. Funny thing was, we always traded it out. I don't think we ever swapped any cash.
Nobody ever paid anybody.
No. They had 9mm there today. It was just kind of not a lot of choices.
He's here.
Oh crap! He's froze, or he's just really still. No.
Well, you know, I gotta hit the sack.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Give him the bird.
Hashtag Porky Pickin'.
See you on the range.
Why are you live?
Because we can be, and she's bored in Oklahoma City.
We're not live. Are we live?
You guys aren't in Tulsa, are you?
I'm not.
Before
No,
it
they've
burns
got a curfew. They've got a curfew in downtown Tulsa tonight.
About to get crazy,
Aren't
yo.
there, aren't there people like camping outside? How's there going to be a curfew?
Oh, yeah. They're camping. They're in their house. I don't think the curfew has anything to do with the people that aren't out there causing problems. I don't think they're going to say a word to them.
Yeah, that's not the way it works.
So when they start rioting, they're going to have a way to get them out of there. And I have a feeling they've already got the National Guard there and everything for this weekend. I have a feeling that
It's going to be a good night.
oh, that too. But the Secret Service won't let a lot of crap happen outside of the BOK Center. But our good attorney's suing. He's going before the Supreme Court in the morning trying to block Trump from coming to the BOK Center now.
What's the basis?
Dangerous. The corona, man. Don't you know the corona's dangerous there?
My Corona.
They're already saying they're offering masks as you walk in. They're giving you a bottle of hand sanitizer and a mask as you walk in. They're recommending you wear the mask. It's not required. And they are, where the hell did he go?
It's got MAGA across the front of the mask.
Probably. And they are taking your temperature before you can enter.
He's back.
So, but it's dangerous for Trump to be there?
Well, yeah, it's going to, because all these people are going to be there.
Well,
But it's
maybe
not
all the other
dangerous
people should
for-
behave.
Well, no, they're saying because it's going to be a super spreader event for the corona.
Mm-hmm.
And but Al Sharpton being there tomorrow, that's not a super spreader event. Don't worry about that one.
Nope.
I mean, could they hide it any more poorly? Their agenda.
I mean, that's what I don't get. If you're going to say something, at least say it about everything. Don't say the protests were fine and now it's horrible because Trump's going to be there. We have to worry about it.
The medical experts literally put out a thing saying that it was okay to go to the protest, but that it should not be taken as a permissive stance to protest reopening things.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Well,
that makes
So you were fine.
Can't
The governor
penetrate
was-
hate.
The governor was speaking the other day about it, and he's like, they were talking about all these increased numbers because, I mean, in all honesty, the confirmed cases, has totally skyrocketed in Tulsa and Oklahoma City in the last few weeks. Well, both towns are where they had all the protests. The highest number of growth were 18 to 35-year-olds, but the main hospital in Tulsa, they set up they have a whole floor. The National Guard came in and retrofitted the whole floor of OSU Medical Center. It's not the main hospital in Tulsa, but it's the main Corona hospital. They've got a whole floor set up with it. I think it had 170 beds on that floor or whatever, set up for coronavirus patients. You know what? How many of them are taken right now with coronavirus? 3. We're 5.
Give me a second. Oh. 3?
3.
That's 3 more than I was going to guess.
Yeah, well. So he's like, we're fine. We're going to be fine. It doesn't matter how many people have it. It matters how many people are hospitalized and dying. And there's been like hardly any deaths from it now. Like very few. Most people aren't being hospitalized or dying.
Hardly any deaths from
I
it,
know.
period.
I understand this. I don't disagree with that statement. I just mean compared to what they were having, which wasn't very many. But they're saying most of them are the younger crowd. I think that's great that more younger people are getting it. That means it's getting more herd immunity built up quicker.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's a route Sweden went. And we haven't heard about Sweden being completely devoid of people.
If it is, I'm going there and taking the bastard over. Start my own country.
It's cold there.
Yeah,
cold.
true. Never mind.
Snubbing.
Yep. We can have
I'll go
greater
where it's
snob.
cold.
They've got Swedish meatballs there.
Can we call it Great Snob?
They just
No.
call them meatballs over there, Gizzard. Quit being racist.
So we can't say Canadian bacon anymore?
Nope, that's racist. And that's ham.
What?
Canadian bacon is clearly ham.
Well, it's a version of ham. It's a specific kind.
It's not honey ham.
It's like Taylor ham in New Jersey. It's a different type of pork roll. It's ham. It's pig, and it's wonderful.
Goes down good.
Oh,
100%
we should
not
talk
bacon.
about Mike Gundy, my football coach from OSU Cowboys.
That's the old Texas Tech coach, isn't it?
I don't think he was ever at Texas Tech.
You sure?
I don't remember him being there.
Can a
He was
Texas
somewhere.
coach
He
coach in
wasn't a.
Oklahoma?
Well, he wasn't the head coach at Texas Tech. I don't think. At least he may have been a coach before he came back. He played for Oklahoma State, and then he came back to be the head coach.
I heard he said something racist at sometime.
Yeah.
In his
He
life.
said,
Over 30 years ago.
he said a racial slur in 1989 during a football game. This is a rumor at that. And let's see, how old is he now? He was born in 67, so however old that would have made him in 89. 22? Yeah.
So he said something stupid in 22.
Yeah,
At 22.
At 22.
I may or may not have said something stupid when I was 22.
I say something stupid on a daily basis.
That is true. Very true.
No one asked you, devil woman.
Almost everything out of your mouth, actually.
He was at Baylor as the offensive quarterback coach, passing game coordinator for Baylor. And then he went to Maryland as a wide receiver coach and passing game for the Terps. And then in 2001, he came back to LSU to be the head coach.
And he
He was an assistant coach, and then he took the head coach job whenever Les Miles left.
And he may or may not have used a racial slur 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that wasn't even what started it.
Yeah, it was a stupid OAN shirt at the
Mhm.
lake. He's at the freaking lake. By the way, he owns a lake house at Grand Lake, just where we go to the lake. So we're like almost neighbors.
Yeah, he wore a T-shirt and was caught on camera with that T-shirt. And one of the players threw a hissy fit and said he wouldn't play.
The freaking player was a Canadian too. Screw him.
Yeah, it was over a shirt.
I'd never even heard of OAN News before. Till then, I had to look it up. But it's a far right pro-Trump news source. Whenever you Google it,
So then they had to go back
really?
years to find their stuff on him.
I don't know. Yeah, so then they go back 30 years to find something that he did racist. To prove that he's a racist.
A lot of people say dumb things till they learn, till they know better.
I mean, I'm pretty
Some never learn.
years old. I probably said a whole lot of stupid things.
You still do.
There is no perfect person that they're looking for.
Except
Have you
Sugar
never met
Mama.
Bernie Sanders? He's clearly the perfect person.
All right. Well, I'm about ready to end the live stream. So if you guys want to start giving your plugs,
We ain't got no plugs.
Ain't got no plugs. Or taglines.
Ain't got no taglines.
really.
Mm-hmm.
See you on the range.
Oh, I guess
Gary, you want to plug anything? You want to plug your show tomorrow night?
Oh, I got a show tomorrow. Oh, yeah.
You do shows?
I think it's called The Foul Territory. 9
The
Eastern,
only one of the hens.
8 Central. Would
She's
love
not
to
wrong.
have everybody there. Give them the bird and all that stuff. See you on the range.
Hashtag
About
Porky
the
Picking.
only one of the hens that even does the show anymore.
Yeah, Obnoxious has been doing a lot of videos. Me and Sarge, on the other hand, we're just way behind. But
I've
I'm
done
not just-
some.
yeah, you've done some since I have. I'm in the far back this time. Usually I'm in the lead. And I
You
am
even do
way behind.
videos?
I know. I'm so far behind on videos.
What
I
are
will
these-
admit, I've been getting notifications left and right on Obi-Wan doing videos.
He's been kicking ass.
What are these snob videos you speak of?
There might get one recorded tomorrow before I leave in the morning. That's my goal. I have been super
In other words,
busy
it's not
working.
getting that.
I have been super busy working.
NG23. I did watch your video.
Yep,
I did
me
too.
I think both of them.
I'm not going to promise I watched both of them, but I watched one of them because I don't know if there was two. I watched the one where he said Rockside USA wanted me to do this video, so I figured I'd share it with you guys too.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one I watched. I think I seen the other one actually. It was like an unboxing or something, but I don't think I watched that one. I haven't been watching very many videos lately.
I have.
I'll be honest, I haven't watched much videos. I have to go back and look at a lot of them. I've been busy. So I'll have to go back and watch some of them. But anyways, so I'm going to get off of here and end the live. And I don't know, thanks for watching, even though it's probably just more of a dumpster fire than Obi-Wan's.
Definitely.
Impossible.
But I'm prettier and, you know, they like me better. Really, Snob? I would watch it because you're planning on being up here tomorrow night.
See you on the range.
Give them the bird.
See you guys later.
Biggin.
I ain't got no tagline. That's Kefro.
That's a